Hello and welcome back to Let's Talk Trading. In this episode series, whatever you want to call it, I'm going to be talking about how the week has gone, really. Okay, how the week has commenced, what trades we've taken, how the trades have done. But also I'm going to talk about what we can expect coming into next week trading wise, and take a look at some of the setups that I'm possibly looking to take coming into next week. So if that sounds interesting, smash that thumbs up button and subscribe if you are new, and make sure you turn the bell notification on so you don't miss any of these live streams that I am doing. Now, just to give you a bit of an announcement, I am going to be doing more of these live streams in the future. Now, probably during the week, okay, during the weekdays as well, I will be doing these. And at the moment, I'm just trying to get my Wi-Fi sorted. Once the Wi-Fi is sorted and stable, then I'll be doing live streams, maybe every weekday, but I'll still do this Sunday Let's Talk Trading as well. But as of right now, I am unsure. I'm just trying to focus on getting the Wi-Fi sorted. I live in the middle of nowhere, so it's a little bit tough to get solid Wi-Fi out here. So yeah, once I've got that sorted, then I am pretty much free to live stream whenever. So enough of that. Let's commence. Let's talk about start off by talking about what has happened over the course of this week that has just been, and then we'll get on to talking about next week as well. So let's start off. So Monday, we saw a lovely rise towards the upside coming into this range that we have been trading within throughout the whole of the week. Okay, now this week has been a little bit frustrating. It's been on the frustrating side because we've had the trades, we've taken the trades, we've been profitable as well. But, the price action has been quite frustrating, and I'll get on to why, but, there's levels that have been missed, then there's just slow price action. So it's been a frustrating week. Now, this is to be expected within trading, When you have weeks like this that are frustrating, but you still profit, you just have to be accepting of that, and you just have to be, acknowledge that this is what trading is about. Some weeks are going to be amazing, Some weeks you're going to have your setups that are perfect, you're going to have the reactions and the follow through that is perfect, and you're just going to have overall an amazing week of trading, And then you're going to have weeks like this where, yes, we're still profitable, But the setups have been perfect. However, we haven't had the nicest reactions. We haven't had the nicest follow through, And some weeks you are going to, to see this, especially when there is low volume, like this week. There hasn't been crazy volume in the markets, and this is why we have had a bit of a frustrating week. If there was more volume, we'd see more volatile moves, which would have been much more profitable, But nevertheless, like I said, it's been a frustrating week, but we've still profited off this as well. So that is the most important thing. You don't have to win every single trade, but as long as you are profitable over the course of the week, and you can consistently do that over the course of a month, over the course of 6 months, and over the course of 12 months, then you're good, As long as you can consistently make profits each week, And before we get into the charts, there are traders out there who I'm not going to say they're not profitable, because I don't know and I don't really care, but there are traders out there that will say that they've had a losing week, Now, yes, traders can, you can have a losing week, but personally for me, I haven't had a losing week in a very long time. I can't recall the last losing week, and this doesn't mean that I don't lose trades. Of course I lose trades. I've lost a trade this week and I will show you that. But, you know, you want to be looking for consistently profitable setups. Now, these setups are, of course, going to give you a loss here and there. But over a long period of time, over the course of a week, over the course of a month, over the course of 6 months, okay, you should be profitable using these strategies because they are proven, statistically proven, to be profitable. And those are the strategies that I use, and these are the strategies that I teach to my team. These are the strategies that I preach to the team, okay? And, you know, the trades that I take and give to the team in the Visionary Discord are these exact strategies, okay? And of course, you know, I'm going to go through them for you today, okay? Obviously not in depth, okay, because that's what the members get, the Visionary members get. But yeah, you know, I will briefly cover them, give you a bit of a broad understanding of them, and you know, why I have taken certain trades. Okay, so yeah, let's get into it. Let's talk about this. Monday, we had a push towards the upside. Okay, consolidation. You know, sort of forming this range. And yeah, there was actually a really nice long setup, which was actually right here. Now, I'm going to zoom in for this, okay, because we started off the week on the 15-minute time frame. And as the week progresses, you know, this is what happens, especially when you're trading a range. The time frame that you are using increases. Of course, you zoom in and, you know, you take your trades based off of lower time frames. But, you know, just basically, it's a lot easier. You know, this range right here, I'm currently looking at the range. Where are we here? On the 1 hour time frame, okay, because it's just clear, it's simple, okay, and it's not messy, right? It's clean, okay? Then you get into the 15-minute, and if you're looking at the range in the 15-minute, it's just very messy, okay? But remember, we started off the week, we started off Monday, we were looking something like this. Well, we were looking like this when we entered into our first trade. And our first trade was entered, get the pencil, was entered right here. Okay, this was the first long trade of the week that we entered into, which was on a Tuesday. Okay, 26, yeah, Tuesday. Now, I gave the setup, what have we got there? Okay. I gave the setup to the team on the Visionary Discord, as you can see here. Going to take a scalp long. This is a low capital entry. So here was the setup that I gave the team on the Visionary Discord on Tuesday, the 26th of March, as you can see right there. Now, I covered why I entered into the long in the daily market update for the team. Yeah, I do daily market updates for the team every single day, as you can see here. But yeah, I covered why I entered into, I didn't explain it here, but I covered in the daily market update why I entered into this. But yeah, as we can see, what happened was we SFP'd the range low right here. Okay, we got a nice SFP of the range low. So this is giving us initially a nice long entry, okay, and showing us a sign of strength. But at the same time, we reclaimed, okay, whilst SFPing, we reclaimed the daily open. Now, this is very bullish. This is showing me lots of strength in the market, okay. Then what happened is we saw a rise towards the upside and then a retest of daily open as support, okay, which for me was very bullish, okay. And off of that basis, we entered into the long. So there was the long entry there at 69,945. We had the stop loss at 69,188, okay, and we were targeting up here, you know, these series of highs and even the range high as well at 71,676, okay. Those were the targets that I had. Now, this was a bit of a you know, at the start, I was talking about frustrating price action. This was very frustrating price action, okay. So we got a rise towards the upside to the mid-range of the parallel channel, giving us a TP1. I told the team that I was taking a TP1, as you can see, 40%, nice TP1, okay. But if we come and have a look at the charts, as we can see, after entering into it, okay, remember we entered into it here, okay, well, off of this pullback here, okay, so we entered into the trade around here. And you can just see how frustrating this price action is, okay? It's just consolidating. Then we get a move towards the upside where we think, oh, okay, this is the move we're going to see much higher. No, price decides to pull back from there, okay? Remember, we've already taken a TP1 and our stop loss is actually all the way down here. Okay, so we came close to it here. We came close to it here, but we didn't take the stop loss, okay? We didn't get stopped out of the trade, as you can see. Now, after we had this frustrating price action, to me, price was still looking very, very bullish, and I'll show you why. If we have a look on the Visionary Discord again, as we can see, I told the team mass short absorption coming into the GP in 0.786 could offer us another long entry, with the stop being the same as the original long. Okay, so as you can see, I'm telling the team that this is another long entry. This is another valid long entry. Okay, I told the team that we were seeing mass short absorption coming into the GP and 0.786. So we saw price pulling back into the GP, 0.786, whilst we were seeing mass short absorption. And what mass short absorption is this right here. Okay, if we zoom in, so this is the exact same, this is Exo charts, okay? This is the exact same price action as you see on the chart right here, okay? This is the, let's just see if we can match it up. As you can see, right, this is the part that we're looking at right now, okay? This is the exact same price action as you can see right there. Now, as price was pulling back, okay, so remember, we entered into the long here. Price was, we had this frustrating consolidation here. Then we got this move towards the upside where it looked nice and bullish, okay? And we could see a continuation up to range high, but then price reversed and pulled back, okay? And this is where we pulled back right here into the GP and 0.786 in confluence with a MPOC, a daily MPOC, okay? And whilst price was doing so, okay, we had mass short absorption. So what is mass short absorption? Well, mass short absorption is where shorts, okay, mass shorting, okay, so you know, aggressive shorting, let's call it, is being absorbed by a larger player or players, okay, with a large buy limit order. So as price is pulling back, we can see that it is holding its bullish market structure with higher lows. Okay, so we have our low, high low, and another higher low here. But if we come and take a look at the CVD, which is very important, we can see that CVD is ticking towards the downside and making lower lows. So this is telling us that shorts are opening. So we know that shorts are opening. Okay, but we want a little bit more information than that. Okay, because you know anyone can look at this. We just want a little bit more information, don't we? Okay, so we can actually zoom in. Let me just change the tick size quick. Yeah, 20. Yeah, 20 will do. Right, so zooming in. Okay. Right here, when we got this pullback, so this price action here was us pulling back into the GP 786, which was this price action right here. Okay, this price action and this price action is the exact same. Okay, and as price was pulling back into that GP 786 in confluence with the MPOC, what did we see? If we zoom in, we saw mass shorting. Okay, so you can see here minus 1.7. Almost a million there, okay, minus 2.2, minus 8 million pretty much, minus 2.1 million, minus 3.3 million, minus 1.4 million, okay, so we had aggressive shorting as price is pulling back, but all of this shorting is being absorbed, okay, as demonstrated by the CVD, by a large limit buy order or large limit buy orders, okay. And this is what has pushed this price higher. Because after we got that, what did we see? Okay, after we had this short absorption here, what did we get? Well, we got a huge move towards the upside. Okay, a very, very bullish and impulsive move towards the upside, which, you know, it is very good for our long trade. Okay. And as you can see, I'm constantly updating the team on the Visionary Discord. Finally, some real movement. Okay, so we're finally getting some movement towards the upside. As you can see, remember to take profits on the way up. That is the most important thing. Wow, what a move. 104% in a profit, as you can see here. I'm telling the team, you know, patience pays. Okay, you have to be patient. We entered into this trade all the way back here. Okay, as you can see, we went through all of this frustrating price action, another long entry here. Okay, and then we got the move towards the upside, okay, that we were anticipating. We finally got that. And then I went on to tell the team, and there we go, range high. As you can see, we've taken range high out, okay, with this impulsive move towards the upside, and we've taken a TP on that new long position. And remember, this was 2 trades, okay, not just 1 trade. I know it was 1 move towards the upside, But this was 2 trades because I gave the team the original long setup, which was off of the basis that we SFP'd the range low, reclaimed the daily open, used it as support, got it bounce, rise towards the upside, okay? That was the first long entry. This was the second long entry, okay? So these were our 2 trades. These were our 2 winning trades of the week. So very profitable trades, okay? Very, very profitable trades in themselves, okay? So really, really nice move towards the upside. Now from there, okay, I'm explaining this to the team, and that's why we take profits when we hit our target, okay? There was actually a short trade to be had here because we did get, we did then get a big pullback, okay? Unfortunately for me, I did miss that short trade. I didn't zoom in and I missed the short trade, okay? And then we entered into a long from range low, okay? Now, this was our losing trade for the week, okay? This was our losing trade. So remember, 3 trades, 2 wins, 1 loss, okay? So this was our losing trade. As you can see here, I went on to tell the team I am out of the new long after taking my first loss in over 2 weeks. Not a bad run if you ask me. Overall 2 wins, 1 loss for trading this range. Okay, so like I said here, this was my first loss in 2 weeks because the strategies that I'm using are extremely profitable. They're consistent and extremely profitable. And if you want to check it out and you want to go through all of the trades that I take, join this Visionary Discord. At the moment, we're running a 1-day free trial, okay? Visionary free trial. Okay, if you click on this, get access. You don't put any details in. Just try that. And then, of course, we have the paid membership here where you get access full-time to the Discord. And also you get the online courses as well where, I'm teaching you the actual strategies that I'm implementing, okay? But just try out that 1-day free trial and go through all of the trades that I'm taking, okay? All of the trades, and you can see how profitable I am over a consistent period of time, okay? This, like I said, first loss in 2 weeks. The previous loss that I took was 2 weeks, over 2 weeks ago now, 3 weeks ago. And yeah, that was a long position, if I can remember, and we were doing the exact same thing, trading a range, but we were actually short from the range high. We then got a range break towards the downside, and we had a continuation towards the downside, okay? But yeah, very, very profitable trading this range. 2 wins, 1 loss. Okay, really, really nice. And then I had to update the team here as well. Just a quick update on the long from $63,200. I'm still holding it and looking for the next TP. Okay, so even though, we've been trading this range, okay, we have larger trades as well. Personally, myself, I have trades, even the team maybe even have their trades still open, but I have a trade from $41,000 and I have a trade from $51,000 which are still open, okay? And of course I gave these setups to the team in the Visionary Discord from $41,000 and $51,000, and we've not tapped those levels ever since I entered into those trades. And that's exactly the same for this trade right here. You can actually see this trade there. Somewhere over there you can see it. 361 and 0.66% in a profit as of right now. It should be, I hope it's live. Yeah, it's live. Right, it's moving. It's ticking away. Right, so that trade, yeah, you can see the percentage there. That trade is live. Okay, let's actually hover my mouse over it. There you go. I can hover my mouse over it there. Okay, this is the long position that we are still in. And of course, okay, I linked it here for the team. Okay, linked it there. This was the long setup that I gave the team right here. From 60, what was the entry price? 63,167. What's on here? Yeah, $63,170 I've entered into on my exchange. So yeah, again, this is another one of those trades where I have entered into the trade and the price hasn't tapped that level since. Okay, so this has been an extremely profitable trade, as you can very clearly see by the win the percentage there. And yeah, this trade was off of the basis that we were seeing the exact same setup as that other long. We were seeing a pullback into the GP, and 786 in confluence with an NPOC, naked point of control, specifically a daily naked point of control. And again, we had short absorption coming into the GP in 786, okay, as you can very clearly see here, short absorption. And this was crazy short absorption, like crazy. Like my confidence in this trade was incredibly high because minus, I don't know if you can see, I hope you can see, I don't know if I can zoom in. Can I zoom in? Yeah. There you go. Right, look at how crazy. It's a bit blurry, but look how crazy this shorting was. Minus 13 million, minus 7.4, minus 4.6, minus 13 million, minus 4.1, minus 4.3, minus 5, minus 4.9, minus 13, minus 21, minus 12, minus 23, minus 13. The aggressive shorting that was occurring there was just astonishing, and price was still holding its bullish market structure. This was just incredibly bullish, especially coming into a GP and 786 level in confluence with that NPOC. The perfection on this setup is just amazing, and this trades like this is why I love trading. Okay, yes, this week we've had profitable trades, but they're not they're not my favorite trades because the setups just aren't, they're not perfect, okay? Yes, they're valid setups. Yes, they're very high up on my trade entry strategy. But this is like the king of kings setups, okay? This is the best setup that you can possibly get. An NPOC GP786 with huge short absorption. This is like this perfect setup. This is my favorite setup. I'd rather enter into a trade like this over an SFP of a range low. Those are easy. Those are simple trades. Okay, this is just perfection, like perfection, and this is why I love trading so much. Just the confluence there is just amazing. Okay, and as you can see, what a lovely reaction. Okay, we had a really nice reaction off of that, and yeah. Still in that trade, as you can see, such a nice move towards the upside. Just a perfect move. Perfect move. So, yeah, like I said, those are the perfect setups that we're looking for, okay? And those are where, when I get a high ranking trade, okay, I like to call them. So, with my trades, I have sort of like a ranking list. Now, do you know what? I should actually write a ranking list down. And I can give that away to the team as well. That would be, thinking about it now, that would be quite a good idea, a ranking list, a trading ranking list, because that is top tier. That setup is at the top of my trade entry strategy or ranking list, okay? That is literally at the top. Nothing really can beat that. The amount of shorts that we're opening up, but then price continued to hold its bullish market. It's just, coming into such key levels as well. So, yeah, that would be at the top. And that, it's not to say that setup there, let's show you again. It's not to say that this setup works 100% of the time, because it doesn't. No setup works 100% of the time. But this setup works 90% of the time, and I can vouch for that. Okay, do your own research. Okay, you can only take my word for it. I know. Okay, I have run the statistics on this. I have back tested this. I have used this for over a year, and it has never failed me. Never failed me. Never less than 90%. Okay, never less than 90%. Of course, you're never going to get a 100% win rate. Okay, so 90% is pretty much 100% to me. Sounds stupid, I know, but in the world of trading, 90% is 100% for me, okay? Because that 10% is nothing. That 10% is nada, okay? So, yeah, just amazing setup there. And, yeah, like I said, 162% in a profit, as you can see on the left-hand side of the screen right there. So, yeah, that's sort of, what's happened over the course of the week. It's been a pretty rubbish week, to be honest with you. Now, in the daily market update on Friday, sorry, I'm quite tired. I took my dog on a nice long walk on the beach this morning, this afternoon, so I am quite tired. Okay, so let's take a look. These are the daily market updates that I do for the team. Let's finally set up. Hopefully, this one here. Right. This was the setup that I was looking for off of the recent pump. Okay, so let's, what time frame? 30 minutes. Right, so this recent pump that we're seeing here, okay, was off of the basis that deleted my analysis, so I'm gonna have to redraw it. Give me a minute. So this analysis was off of the basis that, as you can see here, this is the price action that I was looking at here. Okay, this is what I was expecting. Okay, now just to warn you, I did not trade this. Okay, I did not enter into a trade off of the basis of this. Now, as you can see, looking at it now, it was the wrong decision not to trade this. Okay, as you can see, we had a rise towards the upside, really nice rise towards the upside. This is what I was looking for in the daily market update. Now, some of the members may have taken this trade themselves, okay? Of course, it's all dependent on what you want to do. I will give you the setups that I am taking, okay? The setups that I take are the highest probability trades, okay? Up there on my ranking list of trade entries. And this one was lower down, okay? And you know, I sort of, you know, this was near the middle, okay, of my ranking list, and this was off the basis that we had range low, recent high, okay, fib pulled from low to high, GP786 coming in. What did we also have? Okay, we had, let's go to where we are, right here, right here. What do we have? Bullish market structure, okay, high lows, however, very bearish CVD. Okay, zoom into the candles. Let's up the tick. Do it up the tick size. Let's go 30 then. Make it a bit easier to look at. No, that's 20. Let's go 40. Go on. We're looking at 30 minutes. Yeah, right. So. Yeah, a little bit easier to see. So, as you can see, mass shorting, again, minus 9.3, minus 5, minus 6.7, minus 8.5, minus 3.2, minus 12 million, minus 3 million, minus 11 million, minus 17 million in this candle alone. Okay, mass short absorption, but price was still holding its bullish market structure. Very bullish, okay? And as you can see, we saw a nice rise towards the upside. Okay, so if we entered into the trade here, okay, entry would have, you know, probably averaged down. I would have averaged down into this trade. Okay, entry would have been somewhere here. Very profitable trade. It would have been very profitable trade. However, there's one reason why I didn't enter into the trade, and that's because we had this VWAP coming in. Okay, you can see this VWAP has been respected nicely here, respected to the dollar here, and well, pretty much to the dollar there as well. Okay, and what I was anticipating was a test of that VWAP again, and then we get the move towards the upside. That's what I would have preferred to see, rather than front running the VWAP. Okay, I was just, you know, how my mindset works is high probability trades. Where are the high probability trades? And the highest probability trade off of this pullback here would have been a long, obviously. Okay, but if we just nicked the VWAP, okay, if we just nicked it, then that was it. That was the entry, and that would have been, you know, that would have jumped this trade entry from mid tier, okay, to top of the ranking list. Yeah, so mid table, okay. If you think of it as, you know, if you're in the UK, if you're Premier League table, okay, you have a setup that's mid table. Then you've got the setups that are at the top of the table, okay. If we nicked, okay, we just tapped it, just a little tap. We tapped that VWAP, that would have gone from a mid-table setup to a top-table setup. Okay, you know, maybe not. No, it wasn't. You know, it wasn't first place. It wasn't like the GP786 with that mass short absorption and the MPOC, because you know that was just too perfect, because the short absorption was just immense on that. You could see, you know, minus 21, minus 19, minus whatever it was, minus 20 million. There was just so much shorting there. There was a lot of shorting here, of course, but not as much. Okay. So yeah, if we just tapped it, just a little tap, I would have entered into that trade without a shadow of a doubt. Okay. But what my mindset was going through, as price was here was, yes, we could have a little, bounce, okay, yes, but I want to see that VWAP being tapped, and then we get the move, okay. If we saw that, then without a shadow of a doubt, I would have entered into the long trade, okay. But yeah, this is where, I like to think my experience comes into play. I've had a comment before where this guy didn't think I was experienced enough, but you have to remember I've been doing this for 4 years. I haven't had a job for three of the years, okay, so I've been doing it full time for 3 years, profitable the last 2 years, okay, using these strategies. And I know what I'm looking for. I know what works, what doesn't. Now, this is a valid entry, yes, okay, but over over the years that I've been doing this, it hasn't been the strongest setup. Okay, this hasn't been the strongest setup. The strongest setups come when you have 3 or more confluences. Okay, so for me, yes, it's a trade entry, but I just my mindset was. And this is where maybe you could say my weakness in trading is always looking for the highest probability trades. But I also look at it as my strength as well. So yes, I do miss trades like this because I'm waiting for the highest probability trade. But then another strength is that I'm very patient and waiting for those high probability trades, which make my win rate so high. Okay, again, go through the Visionary Discord. It's all in there, okay? I don't journal my trades because this is my journal, okay? This is my journal. That's pretty much how I see it, okay? This is my journal. And, you're literally reading my journal in the time, okay? So every trade I take goes in here. Other than and I haven't done it in a while, if I'm sitting at my computer all day and scalp trading, okay? It's a bit impossible to scalp trade and try and put everything in there. But to be honest, I've taken the scalp trade and I've put it in here, but it's more, I wouldn't call it more of a scalp. I called it a scalp trade, but it was more of a day trade, to be honest with you. But like really scalp trading, looking at the 5-minute time frame, looking at the 1-minute time frame. I haven't done that in a while. Very stressful. I prefer just looking for the highest probability trades. So all of the trades that I take on the larger time frames, i.e. 15-minute, 30-minute, 1 hour, 2 hour. I love the 2 hour time frame. I do love the 2 hour time. That's probably one of my favorite time frames to trade, is a 2 hour. I like 30 minutes as well. 30 minutes is one of my favorite time frames. So any trade that I take on 15-minute time frame, 30-minute time frame, 1 hour time frame, 2 hour time frame, 4 hour time frame, I do take trades off of sometimes. Those are the time frames that I only really use to trade off of. All of those time frames, all of the trades I put in here, all of them. Okay, if I take a small scalp trade on a 5-minute, I'll probably put it in here. Okay, but I'm swerving. I'm swerving here. Okay, all of the trades I take, other than 1-minute scalp trades, go in here. Okay, so this is my trading journal, and this is live in the time as well. So as soon as the setup is, let's see. As you can see here, right? Yeah, okay, so let's... Where are we? Let's go to where's trade entry here? Okay, as you can see, this screenshot was taken at 12:29. Okay, this was posted at 12:30. So it's all live in the time, and yeah, it's my journal. Okay, and it's just a live journal, and literally just go through this. Every trade that I take on these higher time frames, okay, is going to be in this Discord. Okay, to be honest, every trade that I've taken since the start of the year is in here because I haven't scalp traded this year. Okay, so every trade I've taken this year is in this Discord. So go through it. Remember, 1 day free trial, no details required. If you like it, then you can sign up here. Okay, where you get the strategies as well, where I teach you my strategies. But just get yourself in this Visionary Discord. Try it out for a day. Maybe I'm not posting a trade on that day. Okay, and that's I haven't posted any trades in 3 days now. Okay, well, 4 days now. Okay, but yeah, that hasn't really been a trade to take. Yes, there was this one here, but it's not a high probability trade in my eyes. But yeah, just go through this. Just go through this Visionary Discord. Scroll up as far as you want. Okay, you be the judge of my win rate. Okay, the proof is in the pudding. It's all there. Okay, it's all there. Every trade I take. So yeah, that's pretty much, you know, what's happened. You know, I would have loved that. You know, if that VWAP was tapped, that would have been like the MPOC one. That would have been one of the most perfect setups. Okay, not as perfect, but it would have been perfect. It would have been perfect. Yeah. If anyone's in here, make sure you leave a comment. Okay, I was just checking the live stream is still working. Seems to be. Yeah, so let's talk about what to expect from now. Okay, let's talk about what to expect from now. Because again, we're still in this range. Okay, we're trading around the mid range. Okay, now long entry possibly here. Okay, if you took that range high, simple. Okay, of course, you know you want to be taking profits on the way up, but range high. Why am I expecting range high? Well, it's just very, very obvious. Okay, let's come to EXO here. Actually, full screen that actually. Just move that there. Right. Why am I expecting all-time highs? Okay. Let's zoom out. Look at what actually is it. It's probably a little bit easier to look at it on the web app for you. I prefer to look at it. Yeah, it's a little, yeah, it's a lot easier there. Right, 30-minute time frame. Okay, we can go on all time frames, and you know I'm not going to go through them all, but I can tell you 2 hour. Love the 2 hour. Yeah, right. Short absorption is coming in across the board. Looking at the 2 hour, okay, across the board. Right. Bullish market structure. Yes, we are seeing lower highs, okay, but I'm looking at the lows. Okay, bullish market structure, low, higher low, higher low. Okay, CVD, low, lower low, lower low. The short absorption is absurd. Okay, absolutely absurd, which makes it so bullish. Okay, makes it so incredibly bullish. So this is, you know, this is again why I'm looking for all-time high. That's pretty much my bias. My bias hasn't changed. I would have told you if my bias changed. Yes, I may take a short here and there, but we're just looking incredibly bullish right now. Range high is my next target, okay? Where from range high, if we form an SFP, if we failed auction, yes, I'm going to take the short there. Yes, okay? I have to. Okay? I have to take the short there. If the setup's there, I have to. If the setup isn't there, okay, i.e. we're seeing very bullish delta, we're seeing open interest increase, okay? We see a clean break, we see it test as support, okay? And then we get a, let's just move this down here, okay? And then we get a continued, we get a retest and then a bounce, okay? No short to be had, okay? If we're looking bullish, I'm not going to take the short. So you have to remember, I give setups, okay? But I'm not always going to take them. It's not set in stone that I'm going to take these setups, okay? I have to see the bearish reaction to enter into a short, and I have to see the bullish reaction to enter into a long. If I see a, if I see bullish price action, okay, if I see bullish price action whilst we're coming into a short setup, I won't short. If we see bearish price action coming into a long setup, I won't take the long, okay? If I see bearish price action coming into the short setup, then I will take the short. If I see bullish price action coming into the long setup, then I'll take the long, okay? It's simple as. So, yes, I am looking for a short from all-time high, okay? I'm getting ahead of myself here. That's to come, okay? That's to come. If we SFP range high, or failed auction range high, I'm shorting it, okay? If we see the setup, we're going to come and have a look at the order flow, okay? We're going to see what that's looking at. We're going to come down and look at the delta. What's the delta doing? What's open interest doing, okay? We want to see all of this, okay? Now, if we don't see what I want to see to enter into the short, then I'm more than happy, okay, to look for higher prices. More than happy, okay? I'm in a long position. You can see it there. You can see it bottom left of your screen. I'm in a long position, okay? Well, you don't know. Yeah, well, that's the long. All right, let's just show you. This is the long setup from 63,170. Okay, this one that you can see bottom left is the long from 63,170. Okay, and yeah, you know, if we break up of, well, let's go back to the range. If we break out of the range, okay, I'm happy. Okay, I'm happy because I'm still in a long. Okay, I'm still in a very profitable long position, which will continue to yield me more profits as the price goes up. Okay, and we're actually at the high. Well, pretty. If we get to the range high, we're actually, because I entered into the trade down here. Okay. Oh, sorry. Here, I entered into the trade here. Okay, so we're actually up. This trade is, you know, as profitable as it has been pretty much. Okay, so if we're coming up, you know, it's just going to yield me more and more and more profits. Okay, if we break the range towards the upside, okay, and we use it as support, what are we looking for? Well, we're looking for all-time high. Simple, very, very simple, just level to level trading. Okay, we break the range towards the upside, we're looking for all-time high. Where from there, okay, we'll get onto that now. I will short all-time high. Okay, it's not set in stone that I will short the all-time high, but I'm pretty confident that if we see bearish price action up here, if we form an SFP, if we form a failed auction, okay, we're not looking bullish on the order flow, I'm more than happy to take a short. And this short, you know, I could even take all the way down to 60,777. This is the short setup that I could be looking for. Yes. Okay, and everyone, you know, I have shorted every single all-time high, and you know, I have received a lot of hate in the comments for shorting every single all-time high, but every single one of the all-time highs that I shorted was a profitable short trade. Okay, extremely profitable short trade. So I'm not going to stop shorting the all-time high until price action tells me to stop shorting it. Okay, so if we come up and we're looking very bullish, open interest is looking bullish, delta's looking bullish, I'm looking for higher prices. We get a clean break, back test at support, higher prices, that's it. But if we're SFPing it, failed auctioning it, I'm going to short it. Very, very simple, okay? If we break it, okay, we're looking bullish, perfect, okay? Yes, we're not entering into a new trade, okay, because we're not shorting, but there, over there, I'm in a short trade, I'm in a long trade already, okay? I'm in a long trade already, so I'm not too bothered about it, okay? And I'm profiting as the price is going up. And of course, I gave this long setup to the team, like I showed you. Right here, where was it? Right there. There was the long setup that I gave the team. Okay, this was the exact long setup. Okay, from this low right here. This was the long setup from down here. Very, very profitable long. Still targeting higher prices because I am still targeting all-time highs. Okay, why again am I targeting all-time highs? Well, if we come and have a look at I keep going on there. We want to look at this one because it's a bit easier for you guys to read. Okay, why am I looking for all-time high? Look at this short absorption. Okay, even dating back all the way to the 5th of March. Can we even go back further? We can go back further. We can go to the 24th of Feb. Okay, can we go back further? We can go back further. We can go back to the 6th of Feb. Okay, we can go from the 6th of Feb. Look how bullish. I know it's a little, let's get a bit. If you're new to all of this, I know it's a little bit hard to understand. Okay, but look at this. Look how bullish this price action is. Right, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. Okay, higher highs, higher highs, higher highs, higher highs. Okay, yes, we formed a lower high here, but I'm still expecting a higher high to come. Okay, then look at the CVD. Okay, just ticking towards the downside. Okay, ticking towards the downside. Short, mass short. Everyone's trying to short up here, and it's not to say that I'm not shorting up here, because yes, I am shorting up here. Okay, but I'm remembering that we're in a very bullish market right now, so we've got to take profits pretty quickly off of those shorts, okay? So, you know, when I'm shorting, I'm taking profit pretty quick, moving the stop loss to entry, and letting the rest of the trade ride. Okay, so you know that's what I'm doing. Yeah. So very, very bullish. Okay, very bullish. This is why I'm looking for all-time highs. Don't see anything bearish right now at all. Nothing bearish. Yes, we could have a big move towards the downside. Yes, we have to accept that. But there's just nothing bullish. There's nothing bearish. Sorry, there's nothing bearish about this. Okay, absolutely nothing bearish about this. It's all bullish. All bullish. I'm very happy about it. And I'm very happy to be in a long position as well, which of course I gave to the team on the Visionary Discord, as you can see right here. Okay, taking advantage of all this price action towards the upside. We can actually scroll up as well. I gave the team, let's go. We can scroll up and we can see. So here was the long trade from 41,000. Here was a long trade from 51,000. Let's see if I can find the entries. So here, hedge long for me as prices formed a failed auction of the range low with bullish CBD, bullish open interest. Okay, there was the long setup from 41,000. Okay, and yeah, as you can very clearly see, I'll show you in a sec. But then we had, there you go. Look at that. Look at that beautiful rise towards the upside. There was the long from 51. There was the long from. So we entered into, where was the other long? Here, yeah, here. New long setup for me. There was a long setup. Okay, we entered into the long there. Okay, and yeah, just look how profitable these trades were. Here, look how profitable these trades were. Immensely profitable trades, and I do still have a portion of these trades open as well. Like I said, if you want access to the Visionary Discord, it's completely free for 1 day. Okay, you can try it out. No details required. Then of course you have the paid membership, okay, but that's, you know, only if you like it. It's not for everyone, okay. But again, you know, this is my trading journal, giving all my trades away. Just go through and see how profitable they are. Okay, so yeah, getting back to it, my bias is range high, where from there, if we break out, it's all-time high. Simple, okay. Possible short from range high, of course, but again, I'm just looking for a long, okay, from range low. I'll be looking for a long from range low, and I'll trade this range until the range breaks, okay. But nevertheless, I'm still looking for all-time high because we are looking extremely bullish, extremely bullish. If you don't mind me saying. But yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it there. Yeah, I'll leave it there. Throughout this whole live stream, there have been absolutely no viewers, so there's no one to interact with. But yeah, hopefully over a period of time, we can sort of get this live stream going and get it a little bit active, get it a little bit fun. You know, I can start talking about altcoins. Okay, if anyone puts their altcoin suggestions in, I can start looking at those. So yeah, I'm gonna end it there, just under an hour. So if you enjoyed, smash the thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you Visionary members over on the Visionary Discord, and then of course in the updates that I do throughout the week. I will see you there. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and see you later. Goodbye.